He gone.
So, yeah, okay. So he might be gone. He might have stepped down, but
Well, he's gone either way, but he's
yeah,
may have stepped down.
I still have a way of getting Tomlinisms no matter where or when I need them.
That's probably a good thing because we need Tomlinisms.
We need Tomlinisms, and like sometimes it's like a good way to start your day, like to get like some motivation for the day. I know that you have Coach GPT with Gruden.
Yeah.
I have now Chat GP Tomlin.
Love that.
So anytime I ask it a question, it breaks it down like a football coach. And after everything, he'll like give me a Tomlinism because I was like, just at the end of any question I ask, I need you to give me a Tomlinism. You can feel free to make them up. Feel free to use actual ones. But it's
that's
pretty.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's good. And every time I like ask it a question, it's like, that's good, clean football.
Yeah, it's awesome. But the only thing is,
don't get me wrong. I know like his time was running out in Pittsburgh. Like I know that. Like it was like as much as I love Mike Tomlin, like I think both sides needed a change.
Yeah, it was time.
I love him. He was my coach for 19 years of my 28-year life.
I was actually thinking about that. I was like,
that's a long
was
time to have
mad
a coach.
Little when they hired Mike Tomlin.
Yeah. Like 9
you probably
years
hired Mike Tomlin the same hiring cycle that we hired like Dick Duran. R.I.P.
So yeah, there is
maybe Shan
there.
Gailey.
There is sadness there, but there is excitement for the next 10 to 15, maybe 20 years of my life.
Yeah,
we just got to get it right.
Yeah, being unsure is exciting.
Yeah,
if that makes, I might have worded that poorly, but like not knowing what's next is exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. We don't really have a real intro for this. We don't have a real intro. Show, no Tanner this week, unfortunately. Hopefully we can get him back next week. That would be fun. We just have to change our schedule up a little bit to get him involved, especially with mock draft season coming up.
Well, his schedule has changed a little bit to where it's more realistic now.
Yeah.
We might be able to pull it off.
Yeah, maybe we'll get an appearance from him on some of our regular episodes.
Never know.
Who knows? But yeah, no, it's sad. It's sad that the Mike Tomlin era is over. But like I said, I think there's excitement. I think it gives us room for a true tanking season, if that is the case, especially with the types of quarterbacks that are in next year's draft class. Like the level of quarterback. Like this draft class has a couple good guys here and there, but I don't think that it's as strong as next year's.
But do they feel pressured to take one because it's in Pittsburgh? Could be a recipe for disaster.
Oh, that is true. Maybe they trade up. But like they don't trade up to the first.
Get Mendoza. That'd be electric.
That'd be electric if they somehow did a trade on draft night for the first overall pick.
Look, if Ole Miss doesn't win their lawsuit or whatever, I mean, I got Chambliss number one on my.
You think he's number one?
He's my number one.
You think he's there at 21?
I don't know. I don't know where he ranks on other people's board.
Yeah, know? I think I know a lot of people.
Do they all have the brain of a podcaster, or are they good at their jobs? I don't know.
Yeah. But like, I think he's a winner. I think he's clutch. I think he took a team that shouldn't have been in the semifinals to the semifinals.
Yeah.
Like, he beat Georgia.
He's electric. In the big moments too. Like he showed up. Like even on that last drive, I thought that last ball was placed about as well as you could.
There's a little PI on it too. Like,
yeah. And I thought the play calling didn't do him any favors. So I don't know. I think he's got it. His age is not ideal for someone who isn't as pro ready as a Mendoza. Like Mendoza's gonna be number one, obviously.
Yeah. But there's also you have to think we have a future MVP for future Hall of Famer on the roster. with Willie Howe.
No, listen, unironically, like no joke, I am all in on Will Howard.
Well, the thing is,
I just don't know that I believe that they are going to give him the opportunity. I hope they do.
Especially with a new coach. Like I think Tomlin would have given him the opportunity. I think Tomlin believes in the guys that he's drafted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think either like I said, I'm excited. It's cool that the draft is in Pittsburgh, and we'll see what happens with a new regimen. Right off the bat, Clint Kubiak.
We're going back. We're going backwards. With a new what?
Regimen?
Isn't that like a routine?
Isn't that also I'm probably wrong. Regime.
Okay.
Regime.
Regime is what I was looking for there.
Yeah. New regime. But
new
it probably is going to be a new regimen because they're going to do things differently. Yeah, you tell me I'm wrong.
The standard's no longer the standard.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad to think.
That's sad.
But you know, the standard is always the standard.
Though the standard is always the standard. Like Pittsburgh has always had the standard. Like the standard
and that will continue to be the standard. Even if the standard changes, the standard will still be the standard.
You don't have 6 Super Bowls with 3 head coaches because the standard changes.
Yeah.
Like the standard is winning Super Bowls.
But
that hasn't been the standard recently.
It does raise the question, though, do they want hostages now?
I don't think we want hostages. No, there's no way we want hostages. We want volunteers, not hostages.
Well, volunteers.
Either way, we're not.
What about eyelids? Are they growing their eyelids back?
We're not going to.
There's a lot of things changing. There's a lot of things changing in Pittsburgh.
Everybody's going to show up to practice.
Do they care now? They might care now.
They might care.
We do not care.
We do not care.
We do not care.
This is the Mike Tomlin.
Oh, I'm gonna miss him.
But he's gonna be so good on a show on TV.
Yeah, if he goes on TV, he would be.
I think he will. I think he will, and I think he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
The dream.
He'll be back. I think he's gonna be with.
The selfish dream is that he doesn't come back.
And he's just Pittsburgh's guy forever.
Yeah.
I think he's going to come back, and I think he's going to coach the Bucs.
That would be he was on the Bucs. He coached the Bucs for a little bit.
Yeah.
He won a Super Bowl.
I was thinking today. I was trying to think about where is it shaping up where it kind of has a Vrabel feel. Where when Vrabel became available, it should have been a no-brainer for New England to be like, yep, we'll take him. But they already did, and it was like, why didn't they do that? They had already committed the job to Gerard Mayo, and then you have the Bucs where it's like Tomlin's available. But they just recommitted to Todd Bowles. Yeah. And I feel like Tomlin would make so much sense.
Him and Baker, if Baker's still around, it would be fun.
Yeah. Him and Baker would be fun.
Him and Baker would be fun.
That would be very fun.
But I think Clint Kubiak is my number one. I think he's 38. He's got that offense humming in Seattle. He's he did it with Geno and with Sam Darnold. And don't get me wrong, Sam Darnold has been incredible the last 2 years. But I think Sam Darnold's been in good positions to be a good quarterback. But you look what happened this year in both of the team that Sam Darnold left, the offense wasn't that great, and where Geno went, offense was non-existent. So I think
he'd be a good get.
I think that would be a good get. I don't know if he wants to do one more year as an OC or if he wants to, wait a little bit.
Yeah, he could wait for the right opportunity. I mean, Ben Johnson did that with Detroit. He could have left a year or two ago, but he wanted to wait for the right spot. I was going to say I have a little pop quiz for you, but
okay. I was going to say I also John Gruden would be so much fun.
It would be fun.
I don't think they
it's
will
not a
because he's
guaranteed
older.
Success. It could be, but it is a guaranteed fun.
Yeah,
it would be fun.
And I also like the Chargers defensive coordinator.
Oh, I thought you were going to say offensive coordinator. No, you don't.
No, I don't. No, defensive coordinator. He just held the 2 seed. He just held the 2 seed to 16 points.
Yeah. That's what I refer to the Patriots as, the 2 seed, because Diggs brings all the 2 seed in there, and they all get 2 seed.
Jesse Minter, his name.
Minter. Okay, yeah. All right, so I have a little pop quiz for you, Caleb.
Okay.
There are currently 9 head coach openings in the NFL.
Okay.
What is the record for the most in one offseason?
6?
10 in 2022.
Okay.
And my last question is, of these 9 openings, we have seen openings with the Browns, the Raiders, the Ravens, the Dolphins, the Steelers, the Giants, the Cardinals, the Falcons, and who else?
I kind of got lost in there, lost in the sauce.
Talk yourself through it. What are the 9?
It's Giants,
the Browns,
okay,
yeah.
Ravens, Steelers, Falcons, Raiders, Dolphins. That's 8. Why can't I think of the 9th? Not the Lions.
Okay, so I asked you this question because I was putting in my notes, I wanted to have it handy what teams, and
you wanted to have
I could have looked it up. I wanted to have it handy what teams.
Oh, I thought you said A handy. I was like, okay.
And I was rattling them off just off the dome, and then I was like, I don't know the 9th, and I was like,
there's someone who got fired early in the season.
I could look this up, but I'm gonna see if Caleb knows. And I just right now remembered what it is during this sentence, by the way. But I'll see if you want to. Do you want to try to figure it out?
I want to work it out. I want to work it out. Not the Saints.
You gave me a hint. And that's what made it click instantly when you said that. I got it.
Okay. What did I say?
I interrupted you to say I got it. You just said it.
I said
you were about to talk your. No, you said the thing that made me figure out what it is. I wonder if any listeners are having the same experience. You said, I think there was someone that was fired early.
Yeah, mid-season.
Yeah.
And
as soon as you said that, I was like, yep, got it.
Yeah.
I know who it is.
Is there somebody who was fired mid-season? And I know exactly who it is.
Fired mid-season, but they were having a bad season, not a mid-season.
They were having a bad season, yeah.
Yeah, they weren't having a mid-season.
It's the... give it to me.
Titans,
yeah, that's who it was. I knew it was yeah.
Yeah. Now, I thought it would be fun if we could try to name. This is just off the dome, so don't be like, oh, I can't believe I forgot so-and-so. They don't know ball. They don't have so-and-so in their top 10. If we could come up with a top 10 candidates off the dome.
Off the dome.
Now, I will say, do we rank these? Because I think it depends on where they land.
Where they land.
John Harbaugh is probably the general best candidate from a technical standpoint. But some teams, if I were in charge of it, I'd be like, I think we want someone younger or someone more focused on this or that.
Yeah.
So if we could just name 10 that we think 9 of these 10 are going to get a job.
Yeah.
And we can go
Harbaugh.
Band for band. Okay, Harbaugh. I will go with man.
You should
else?
Go with him. Even though he keeps saying that he's not going to, you should go with him.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that. Okay, Marcus Freeman. I think it's a great time for Marcus Freeman to get in. I think Baltimore or Pittsburgh is perfect.
Perfect.
I think
he would go. I think he would fit so well in Pittsburgh.
In the AFC North.
Yeah.
I just feel like he fits it. I don't know. Yeah. I think he would. I think it would be a home run hire. I think it would work. I think he would do well.
I think I'm going to go.
I do believe him that he's not going to, but I think he should.
Yeah. I'm going to go with another head coach that has been fired, and I think Stefanski is a good coach.
I almost went Stefanski. I like that.
I think he is also a good coach. I think the Browns are still a train wreck of an organization, and I think he took them to the playoffs. He won Coach of the Year twice.
Yeah.
That's not just by mistake.
Yeah. I like it. I think he's a really phenomenal coach.
Did he get peer pressured by Odell Beckham's dad to get rid of Baker instead of Odell Beckham? Yes.
Well, did he? Because they put that
Stefanski.
Nice. There we go. Got to keep up the bit. I love it. They did put out that propaganda as soon as he got fired that he was not in favor of the Watson trade, which would imply he probably wanted to keep Baker.
Yeah.
So,
which would be,
I don't know, but I think Stefanski's a good coach.
I think he's a good coach. I honestly would not hate him in Pittsburgh. He's not my first choice.
Yeah, but I think he would do well there.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though. I think he would do well there, but it would be a very slippery slope to all of a sudden him just being Mike Tomlin. Not from not from a Tomlinism standpoint, but from a he would scrape together a winning record and then you'd get bounced and then but yeah, I think he's a good coach. That's 3, right? Give me this guy's number 1 on my big board if you feel that your team is the right fit. He's inexperienced, so the wrong fit would be disastrous.
Yeah, I know.
But if your team is ready for him, Davis Webb. I'm the leader of the Davis Webb fan club.
Yeah.
I want him to be the Bills' offensive coordinator because he's only a QB coach right now, even though he's basically the QB coach for a QB-driven offense where the head coach calls the plays is basically the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Just doesn't have the play calling experience, but they're very involved, I would assume.
Yeah.
I want him for Bills OC because I want Joe Brady to not be on the staff next year. Maybe he gets a job. There's a lot of openings. So
there's a lot of openings.
Honestly, it's got to be pretty likely at this point that Joe Brady gets one. There's 9 openings.
Yeah. I think that
was my pick, Davis Webb.
I've mentioned him. I think I'm going to go with Jesse Minter. I think that
Minter,
like I said,
I hardly know.
That Chargers defense was good this year, and they had a lot of injuries. They were scraping together. I feel like
and despite a lack of star power.
Yeah.
The biggest star on the defense, Poona Ford?
Is Derwin James still there?
Yeah, Derwin James still there, but I love Poona Ford.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brandon Beane, by the way, for bringing in Poona Ford because it seemed like a horrible signing, and he did terrible with the Bills and was inactive for half the games. But then as soon as he left, everyone was like, "Oh, I wish we had a guy like that." It's like, "Yep, we did." Yep, he was in and out. Don't know why it didn't work, but Brandon Beane saw something, and he was right. Okay, I will go Joe Brady.
There you go.
We just talked about him, Joe Brady.
Yeah, and I've already mentioned who he's. Huh?
What are we at? 6?
Yeah, we have 3 each.
I'm trying to get to 10, and with the idea that 9 of them will get a job.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I don't know if he. It's tough. I'm just gonna go so I can get him on the board. I think I said that he was my number 1 option. I'm gonna go Clint Kubiak.
Okay. Yeah,
I think
fair.
I said, he has that Seahawks offense humming.
Yeah,
tough division. You have to play 2 really good teams and the Cardinals twice a year.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
I'm looking up this guy's name because I can't. It's a little disrespectful. I don't remember his name. But the Panthers defensive coordinator, which is I don't know how it's pronounced either. Ejiro could be like a hero situation with the J.
Okay.
Iyoro.
Okay.
Ijiro Ivero, but he's the defense coordinator for the Panthers, who had a decent defense this year, but he's a younger guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think with 9 openings, you could find a team feeling like they got left with their hands empty. You know what I mean?
Quotes.
And they go with. Ironically, I think the Panthers kind of did this with Dave Canales. I think other teams got their guy, and there weren't a lot of teams interested in the Panthers' job. And Dave Canales was like, "Challenge accepted. I'll do it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like what's the hot rod? I got this acid, but I can't do it.
Well, I'll do it.
I'll do it. Yeah. Funny enough, I say he's a young guy. Generally, he's 45, but put him in the NFC, he's like the second oldest coach.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But put him on my list. I think he could fall to a team that maybe coaches are hesitant to jump into. Like I've been saying, Atlanta could have some hesitancy on paper. Initially, you're like Bijan, Kyle Pitts, Drake London. This is great. Sign me up. And then you're like, wait, no first round pick this year.
Mm-hmm.
Their quarterback is going. He's having his 3rd ACL surgery. And next time he's healthy and ready to play, it'll be his 4th or 5th season, and he will have only been a full-time starter basically never.
Yeah.
and then you also owe $1 billion to your backup quarterback.
Yeah.
It's a weird situation to be in.
And Michael Penix is a lefty quarterback.
And Michael Penix is a lefty quarterback. I do like Penix, although having a third ACL tear, I'm having my doubts, but overcome that.
Yeah,
overcome that because I do think he's good.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, maybe who knows? Maybe a bigger candidate will be like Bijan Robinson. Yeah, I don't care about anything else. Sign me up.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, I have my fifth, but I think I have two more that I'm interested in. I don't know what your thought process is. How many more? I think because we can't leave Gruden off the list, but I don't want to take him here because
we need to be clear that we started with Harbaugh, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure we didn't accidentally leave him out.
Yeah, I started with Harbaugh. I went Harbaugh 1.
Okay.
But I know he was bad last time he was a head coach, but somebody might give Cliff Kingsbury a shot.
Oh, okay. I don't hate that, though.
Yeah.
I thought you were going elsewhere here, where I
think I was going Daboll?
But I like that. No, which wouldn't have been a bad one either.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kingsbury, I think he could get another shot. I mean, especially it's not like the next guy came into Arizona and lit it up.
No.
So it's not like, he had the same roster and he was bad. Yeah. Like, they got a lot of stuff going on.
Cliff was there, was he there last year when the Commanders were really good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so with a full
and this year they were
team.
super hurt. So it's hard to really, you know what I mean? I don't hate that for the right team. That was your fifth or fourth?
That was fifth.
So this is the last one.
Yeah.
Ooh, who gets in? I got 3 guys that I'm thinking of. 2 of them, funny enough, a few years back, one of them got a job, and a coach he used to work for texted the wrong guy with the first name.
I was thinking him for the Steelers, honestly.
I guess for the sake of rounding out this 10, I will say Brian Flores. He's farther along in the rehab cycle, head coach rehab cycle. And Daboll and McDaniel just got fired.
Yeah.
And we didn't go be a coordinator for a couple years yet.
We didn't put Gruden on our list.
We did put Gruden on the list.
Which is fine. I think he's up. He's probably 11.
Realistically, I don't think he does get a job in this cycle. I hope he does because I think it would be fun to have him coaching. But I don't think he probably does.
But yeah, I like Flores. I think he's on my list of Steelers coaches. Like when he was helping, like he was a linebackers coach for us a few years ago, and the defense was humming. Like we know the defense plays football. So I've really I would be happy with Flores. I think he fits the Steelers system pretty well. He's gonna play football.
Man, that just made me, I don't know, that just made me a little bit depressed. Like, what if, what if they want to change things up? What if the defense doesn't play football anymore?
Stop it.
What if the Steelers become pretty boys and they just play offense and they don't play defense?
Well, that's why I think Flores was in Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
it didn't work
because they're
too flashy.
Miami.
Yeah.
They're candy ass. Like those uniforms don't play football.
No.
But I think you go to the Steel City, like he's a guy that can come in and he's low key.
If there's one material that plays football, it's steel.
Yeah.
It's definitely steel.
Yeah. So I would be happy with Flores, but if we're going offensive route, I don't think Cliff Kingsbury is a Steelers coach.
It would be an abrupt shift.
Him with a Steelers hat on does not make sense to me.
Mm-hmm. He also doesn't usually wear a hat, so I think that's why.
Well, yeah, or does he wear visors sometimes?
I think he just rocks the hair.
Yeah, well, a Steelers polo does not feel right.
He doesn't usually wear it, but it's like, I'm just kidding.
Black and
I do think he's the dry fit long sleeve guy, but
black and gold does not look right on him.
Yeah.
It was weird enough seeing him in Commanders colors, even though they're essentially the same as USC colors.
Yeah.
And he coached at USC,
similar.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he's a West Coast guy. Nice city where you can get a big mansion and zoom in to the draft from there.
Yeah. Yep. I think another thing worth saying with like people are going to be like, I can't believe they had Ijiro Ivero, again probably butchering his name, on the list, but not Dayball or McDaniel.
I think
those guys, and they are notable enough names that they can say no. Yeah. I'm going to go be a coordinator for a couple of years and wait for a better job.
Yeah, and I also
Ivero is 45, and this is the first time his name has really come up in these cycles. If he gets a chance, he has to take it, and he will. Yeah, you know what I mean? These guys,
he could be
can wait.
That's the weird pick that the Steelers go with.
Yeah, could be defensive guy, been around a little longer. You know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows? So that was coaching.
That was coaching. That was a coaching carousel.
Boys. Yep. Coach talk with the boys. In other news, we have some massive games this week. Or do we want to talk about last week's games? I mean, it's already Thursday.
We can touch on them as we go over the games this week. I feel like we don't.
Yeah,
it comes out on Thursday, so people aren't getting news.
There's so few games now that it's they all jumble together. The first one of the weekend is going to be Bills Broncos. Over under is 46.5. Broncos are now favored by 1.5 according to the score, but this line essentially opened at both teams -108. Like, it was basically a pick 'em. But most apps were presenting it as you'd have like Bills -1.5, but it would be plus like 112. You know what I mean?
You know that Vance Joseph could also be on the list of those quarterbacks, or coaches that get a look. Like, I mean, the Broncos defense has been good. They do have a lot of big names on there, but
and Broncos coach Vance Joseph having the time of his life. Remember that?
Yeah.
Sergio Dip.
Yep.
Come on the show, Sergio Dip.
Sergio Dip. Come on the
show. But yeah, I mean this game is let me tell you, this is huge for me because
it is.
If there's a quarterback and a coach that I have more often said are overrated, it's both of them. And now, the difference, I don't like Sean Payton. I love Bo Nix. I think he's electric.
Yeah.
I said from the jump, I think he's fun and electric. I just don't think that he's, like, going to reach, like, being a Mahomes or an Allen or, like, these perennial guys. But I do think he's fun and electric, and I do think he's a good football player. Yeah. With that said, he does have a tendency at times, the offense will have these games where they just cannot move the ball.
Yeah, I
really hope that's this week.
They're very Chargers-esque.
They are. They are very Chargers-esque.
Like, either you're going to get like the best of the Broncos. There's no middle ground. It's either like the best team on offense that you're going to get, or you're going to get a dud. And I think
it's like you saying the Chargers. I said in the group chat this week, I was like, we were talking about the Chargers, and I was like, I actually don't think it was in a group chat. I was talking to my buddy who's a Pats fan, who's probably not listening. And I told him, I was like, the Chargers on any given night are the number 1 team in the league or the number 32 team in the league.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they just are. And Broncos, kind of similar.
I think we've had that discussion this year.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Because it was a couple weeks ago and you're like, oh, it's this Chargers team.
Yep. Yeah, when I actually said, it's this Chargers team. Yeah. Now, Denver, there's an interesting aspect with Denver, and we talked about this with Pittsburgh last week. And for a while, we were kind of right, but it blew up late in the game. Was you can't take what I don't have, right, with the offense. Like, that game was pretty close most of the game, and then it just fell apart late.
Yeah.
There's an aspect there where it's not that we don't have an offense, but the big critique of our offense is we don't have any receivers.
Yeah.
Which has only gotten worse because we are currently down 4 receivers from a receiving core that's already not good.
Yeah. But that also
we're gonna have a guy dressed this week who we signed this week.
But that also takes away Patrick Surtain a little bit.
Exactly. That's where I was going with that. You can't take away our receivers if we don't have them. Like, you have maybe the best corner in football. I think it's him or Stingley. And then you have Riley Moss, who at times has been very good. He's certainly a great number
Mhm.
2. How much effect can they really have on the game if there isn't a true 1 and a true 2 for them to take away?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, pick who you guys want to take away, and we'll throw it to someone else.
Yeah.
We throw it to anybody.
Yeah.
So it might be coming in our favor having, like, for lack of better terms, scrubs. Like, we have guys that are capable, but, like, not having that 1v1 man-beater receiver that I've been pounding the table for might come in handy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, plus, maybe James Cook legacy game. I mean,
yeah,
he was awesome all year. The Jags, I mean, he faced the number 1 rush defense. I'm not being critical of him. Didn't do much last week.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he just goes out there and just torches them.
Yeah.
But we're going to need... Here's what it really boils down to. And I'm rambling, but this needs to be said. We need our high second-round pick that was supposed to be our number 1 receiver to play like it.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time to man up. It's time to... And to his credit, he hasn't really complained. Despite being benched a bunch,
yeah,
he hasn't complained about it. But it's time to fix it.
How far do we think...
Keon Coleman, if you can hear me, please, we need you to be a starting NFL receiver for 3 weeks. And then if you want to ask for a trade even, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just give me 3 weeks of being a starting NFL receiver. I'm begging.
Yeah. How far do we think Josh Allen can throw in Denver?
Over them mountains.
Over them mountains. Like I think back in '82, they would have won state.
Yeah. He played in Denver one time before, and it was a beautiful game. I'm trying to find his stat line. Because I just remember he had a touchdown throw to Jake Kumaro, a.k.a. Touchdown Jesus.
Yeah.
That was just one of the most beautiful throws I've ever seen in my life. It was incredible.
Yeah.
So the only time he's played in Denver, he had, granted, very different Denver team. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but only time he's played in Denver in his career, he was 28 of 40 for 359 and 2 touchdowns. And I think he had a lot on the ground as well. I think he had over 400. I don't have his rushing stats here. It was an electric game.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a fun game.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. That's all I got to say about it.
In that game, he also had 2 rushing touchdowns, and I don't know why it's not giving me the yards, so I'm trying to do math in my head right now. 33.
Okay.
So he had 33 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. He also had 359 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah. So he was cooking.
Yeah. And like you said, completely different team, but...
Yeah, but as far as, like, if you have any concerns about, like, the altitude and whatever, like, he's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he played in Wyoming. It's a higher altitude than Mile High.
Yeah.
Literally. So.
Yeah.
Ready to roll. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah. What's the night game this week on Saturday?
The nightcap on Saturday is none other than Niners Seahawks.
It's gonna be a fist fight.
Yeah, Niners banged up, but well coached. Still have C-Mac. Still have Purdy, who's been playing well I would say since that Panthers game where he was like, whoa, why'd they pay this guy? He's been pretty good. I like their chances. I mean, I think it's disrespectful that Seattle's -7. And I know Seattle's great, but this is a divisional matchup, a huge game. Seattle hasn't played in 2 weeks. I like the Niners to be clear, I like the Bills on Saturday.
Yeah,
if we're making picks. Whether you have to take them at -1.5 or if you can get them at +1.5, that's great. I like their money line, and I am biased. I'm also terrified. But Niners, Seahawks, I definitely like Seahawks Niners +7. The total is 45.5. What do you think?
I like. It's tough because there's like nobody is playing for the Niners right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have a lot of injuries, and I really like the Seahawks this year. They
are really good. I mean, their defense is
really
the best
good.
Defense they've had since the Legion of Boom.
Yeah, and their offense is humming. They have 2 running backs that can attack you. So, and JSN is fun. And it would be so awesome.
He's probably going to be Offensive Player of the Year.
It'd be so fun for Sam Darnold to make a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Imagine. I mean, I know you don't want this, but imagine Sam Darnold's the first quarterback out of that class to make the Super Bowl.
Listen, if it's not Josh, I would love that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously my first pick would be Josh, but I love Sam Darnold.
Okay, this is gonna be hater Caleb coming out. Imagine it's Josh Allen and Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl this year, when the Ravens didn't even make the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for the hater Caleb part to come in. Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
It would be
pretty funny.
It would be chef's kiss, just the perfect.
Yeah, that's a good point. That would be very, very funny. That would be a disaster for Ravens fans to watch.
Yeah, knowing that
they would not like that.
They both have a chance. They both got closer to it than Lamar ever had.
Yeah. At the very least,
we talked about this. I like Lamar.
Same.
It sucks that he's on the Ravens, but just that fan base would lose their mind.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because I also like Lamar. Yeah, this would be very funny for Ravens fans to have to put up with, but we need a total of 4 more wins yet for that to happen. So we can't put our horse before our skis, as they say.
Yeah. I just want to point out that horse before the cart before the horse.
What's the one about the skis? Because I said horse before our skis. There's no way I just...
I don't know.
Something there.
I don't know.
There's something about skis.
Something about
Don't put your head before your skis.
I don't know.
No, you would do that because that's momentum.
Yeah, that's how you get faster. That's how when they do the ski jumping, they're always leaning above.
Don't put your skis
on opposite feet.
What's the saying about skis?
I just want to point out that when John Gruden posted the picture, I sent it to you on Twitter. I commented right away, a minute late, that I hope you're going to Pittsburgh, and got 7 likes on it. Someone commented 3 minutes after me and said heading to Pittsburgh, and got 85 likes on it.
Oh, and they stole your whole
essentially
word for word, bar for bar.
Well, not had word for word, but close enough.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Sorry, I'm trying to read about this ski term. I found some that sound like they're just Halo, kill streaks.
Yeah.
It says other ski sayings and terms. Snowplow. Face shot. Yard sale.
Yard sale
I think is one.
Is one, yeah.
I still can't. Okay, so it says out over one's skis. To be out over one's skis means to basically I used it the right way. I just used it wrong.
Horse in front of the skis.
But to be out over one's skis it means too early, getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah. I don't think a horse could ski.
I've seen a horse play baseball. It could probably
do anything.
Wait, so I do think it's talking about being ahead of your skis.
Yeah.
And it's saying that's a bad thing because you're getting ahead of... They're saying you're ahead of yourself because you are. But they're acting like that's a bad thing. That's how you ski.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I don't think you want to be too far because your momentum will take you down.
Sure.
I don't know. We gotta get back to football.
All right, real quick. Born with skis on their feet. What do you think that means?
Is that someone? Is that a silver spoon in their mouth?
That's what I thought. I thought this was the Jim Harbaugh born on third thing.
Yeah, because
it's not. It just means they're just a natural at skiing.
Oh. Because I thought that's something that's skiing is typically a more rich thing to do. Having us going to ski resorts is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So
which is why you do it all the time.
I go to a very cheap one and haven't gone this year.
This calendar year.
Yeah, this calendar year.
Okay, and
I haven't gone since last February.
1 day in, basically.
I haven't gone since last February.
It's been that long since you've been? Wow.
Yeah.
Since you crashed while listening to, don't tell me, you were listening to Gracie Abrams when you crashed.
I was listening to Creed. I was listening to Higher.
Ah, it was Creed. Yeah, that's right. Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Football. Football. But yeah, anyway, I like Niners +7. I guess, if I'm not being dramatic and giving a knee-jerk reaction, I understand why Seattle's so heavily favored. They're at home. The 12s are going to be there. They're playing great. But as much as I love Sam Darnold, you do have to worry about him turning back into a pumpkin. Like, what if he starts seeing ghosts again? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
And I feel like the Raiders,
Mm-hmm.
the 49ers always have like a solid defensive scheme. So like they can get the ball away.
Yeah, I mean, Robert Saleh in his back. He's having a great year. Maybe does he get in the mix?
He might, because like he's like kind of in the same vein as Rodgers, where like Rodgers had a good year this year, but like it was on the Jets last year.
Yeah, he's having a great year being back with the Niners, and where the Jets were bad again, like it does kind of support the idea, like, oh, maybe he just, he's a good coach, he's just not a magician. So I don't know. Speaking of the Raiders, this is everyone else. Hey, if you're listening to the podcast, this is a personal conversation between me and Caleb, and I, as a good podcaster, I would never bring that to the show when you guys are trying to learn about football.
Yeah.
So you can just mute it for like 10 seconds. I really want to play that new Arc Raiders game.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So if you happen to come across a deal for it, or you decide to buy it, or if we split it, or if I just buy it and you want to play, I've been tempted to buy it, but I think you need to play it with people. Like, I don't think it's a good solo game. I get that vibe. I want to go hunt.
Yeah, I'd play this.
Yeah, looks fun. Anyway, yeah, off track there, but moving into Sunday, we have the 3:00 game is the first game of the day. We are at that time of the year now where it's like the first game is at 4:30 on Saturday. It's at 3 on Sunday because we don't have a lot of games.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of games on Saturday. I actually accidentally slept through a good portion of the Steelers game. No disrespect.
I was texting you and you just stopped texting back, and I was like, dang, I'm fighting this front by myself.
Yeah, I wasn't there for support. That was my bad. I think the last thing I sent was like the defense plays football, and then I woke up to the Texans defense playing football.
Yeah.
But I felt bad because I'm like, we only have, I don't want to be that guy. We only have 7 games left?
Yeah. Something like that.
4 this weekend, 2 next weekend.
5, 6. Yeah. Pro Bowl.
We have 7 games left. Pro Bowl. We had 8 games left, and I slept one away. Like, you know how badly, you know what I would trade for a Steelers-Texans Monday night game, even if it's a blowout?
Yeah.
In like June,
July.
I'm gonna be wishing I had it, and I wasted it.
Yeah.
And that is on me. This is me taking accountability.
Yeah.
Okay. Taking responsibility for my actions. So that is on me.
The last thing you sent me was at 8:48. Is when Jack Sawyer.
That's so early.
When Jack Sawyer forced the fumble.
Yeah.
And the next thing you sent me was the license plate.
Nice. The next day. Oh, I downloaded some license plate apps, by the way, and they all suck. We have to make one.
We have to build one. All right. Well,
there's some that are close.
Football.
They have the right idea, but they're based on road trips. I want an all-encompassing thing. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Football, 3:00. Texans, Patriots. Texans, probably without Nico Collins. Huge hit. CJ Stroud didn't look good on Monday.
Yeah. I think it's tough because the defense is so good, but the offense gave up like 5 or 6 turnovers.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that.
Wait,
I know the Steelers
so they're
have a good
due to
defense.
protect the ball?
Yeah. I know the Steelers
have
have
the
a
odds
good...
to do that 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah. I know the Steelers have a good defense, better than the Patriots, I would say. But their offense is, like, not existent right now.
Yeah. And the Patriots' defense is respectable. Don't get me wrong.
It's respectable.
Like, people are really high on them right now because what they did against the Chargers. But that Chargers offense, that Greg Roman offense, is just...
Yeah.
There are nights where CSD, no disrespect to CSD, but their high schoolers could stop them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think...
Because of Greg Roman.
I think we get a Bills-Patriots AFC Championship.
That would be electric.
That would be crazy. I think it would be a lot of fun.
Now, the flip side of this would probably
kill you a little bit.
Cost me. It would probably put me in a psych ward. But I need a picture. I need a new meme of Diggs watching the confetti, but he's in a Patriots uniform, and the Bills are the ones with the confetti. Oh, it would feed families.
Yeah. Yeah,
it actually would. The amount of posters that would sell in Buffalo of that would literally feed families.
Yeah.
Oh, I need it so bad. I might have to make a Photoshop of it in case.
Yeah.
Just so I can look at it in like the Wolverine thing.
Yeah.
And then even if we lose, like if we might not even get there. But if we get there and we lose, I can lay in bed with the Wolverine with the Photoshop and be like, that would have been so great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So need that. That would be.
I think this is the Bills' best path. I know their team isn't as good as it's been in years past, and they don't have that big play receiver right now. But I think this is Josh Allen's best path, and he just needs to pull a Brady and will them to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean at the same time though, like a lot of people have been saying that, and it's like it is kind of on paper, but it's because you're looking at the quarterbacks. But like,
I mean,
the Texans don't play defense.
The Texans' defense is incredible. The Broncos have a good defense. The Patriots have a respectable defense.
The Jags' defense was
number one,
middle of the pack passing defense, but number one rush defense. So you combine that, it's a great defense.
Yeah.
The Broncos' defense is phenomenal. Like you said, the Texans phenomenal. The Pats we were just saying is good, respectable. So I mean, he has a tough battle, but if he can exchange that. I would rather him have to go up against tough defenses than our defense have to go up against tough offenses.
Yeah, which don't get me wrong. Patriots have a good offense. Broncos have a good offense.
Yeah.
Like these are teams that have respectable offenses with quarterbacks that can sling it. You just have to make sure that they're slinging it when they need to.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at this point, they're all like, bring on whoever.
It's the divisional round. It's the top four in each division.
They're all good teams. Yeah,
yeah.
We're in the Elite Eight.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the Elite Eight. So all these teams are Elite and 8.
Yeah.
So my pick for this game, because the Pats are -3.5, the over under is 40.5.
I'm taking the
I like the over.
Oh.
I like the over and the Texans if Nico plays.
Okay.
If Nico doesn't, I like the under and the Patriots.
Okay.
The exact opposite.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Christian Gonzalez, was he a little banged up last week?
He also got a concussion. He's going to have that extra day, though. That's going to make a big difference.
Yeah.
Where the Texans didn't play till Monday and Nico got hurt.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 steps in the concussion protocol, and each one takes a day.
Yeah.
So, like, if he misses one, he's pretty much screwed. So, Nico might not play, which is huge. Nico Collins, by the way, somehow I think has become underrated, even though everyone's like, yeah, he's one of the best receivers in football, but that's all they say. They're just like, he's one of the best receivers in football, and they move on. Like, do you hear what you're saying? He's one of the best receivers in football. He is really good.
He's so good.
Like, really, really good.
Yeah.
So he is very important to that offense. He's the best player on that offense. As a Patriots hater, hopefully he plays.
Yeah. I mean, they might as well. I think that they should shake hands in agreement and say Christian Gonzalez can only be on the field if Nico Collins is on the field. If neither of them clear concussion protocol. Like they can both play, but they can only play against each other.
Yeah, it's like hedging your bet almost. It's like, hey, we're not sure if they're both unsure if they're going to play. It's like, all right, fine. They only play if they both play.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say still send them both out there in concussion protocol and have that put flags.
As long as they're going against each other.
Yeah, put flags on them and have them.
Yeah. They mentioned on Pardon My Take, I think it was yesterday, when this came out yesterday. They were talking to Andrew Whitworth, and one of them actually asked a question I have not considered that I think is a great idea. Why, at least this time of year, if not all year, don't all the linemen wear guardian caps? So if your quarterback hits his hand on the helmet, it's a cushion.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That's a very good question.
Big Wit was like, you can't have me out there in a guardian cap looking crazy because the quarterback doesn't want to hit his hand. But, like, it's
yeah, but if your
quarterback
breaks his middle finger.
Yeah. Josh hit his hand on a Jaguars helmet on Sunday, and it was, like, clearly bothering him.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if he had a guardian cap on. It would be a little cushion. It would probably hurt a lot less.
Yeah.
And that probably would have hurt a lot more in the cold. And
yeah,
all these games, well, I guess if Houston were to advance, everything left is cold. So, on this side.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something to think about. Last game, we have Rams and Bears. Rams traveling to Chicago.
I think
but are favored by 4.
That's crazy to me, honestly. I also think this is like the perfect end cap of this week.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the best game. I think has the biggest draw. Like the Rams were Super Bowl contenders all year. And the Bears have been good all year, but then kind of just snuck under the radar and are now the 2 seed.
Yeah.
And I think it can be a passing of the torch, not necessarily in the conference of Stafford to Caleb, as if the Bears win.
Yeah, and I think they will. The over-under, by the way, is 48.5. I like the Bears +4. I like the Bears money line, to be clear. Yeah. But if we're taking spreads, I like the Bears +4, and I like the under. I think we're going to get some bear weather. I think it's supposed to be 12 degrees and windy.
Yeah.
And you've got a team coming from L.A.
Yeah.
I almost feel like the Rams should go there now. It's like if you're going to London, you have to adjust to the time. Go now and
they should be
adjust to the weather.
practicing outdoors.
Yeah, seriously.
They should be practicing now at the Northwestern football field that's on the lake.
On the water, yeah.
Yeah.
They did play well, or at least, they held their own in a really bad weather game in the postseason in Philly last year.
Yeah.
They did lose that game, but they were in that game the whole time.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll be okay, but yeah. SoCal team playing in bear weather.
Yeah.
I think the Bears. I think the Bears are going to the
and Stafford
game. It's crazy to think.
I like Stafford a lot, but he also played in Georgia in college and then played in a dome in Detroit for the better half of his career. And or is that better?
I think I read he's only. What was Jimmy telling me earlier? He's only won one game. Yeah, he's only won one game under 40 degrees in his career or something like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be cold there. It's going to be bear weather. And I think this is the unstoppable force versus the immovable object as well. The Bears were so good at getting interceptions this year, and Stafford was very good at the beginning of the year of not having turnovers, but has had a little bit more this second half where he's had to play from behind or play a little bit more aggressive. So if the Bears get them where he has to be aggressive and force some things, I think the Bears defense can play well.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I should say, with Tanner not being here, I have to say what he would say, even though it would be wrong. But he would say it. He would say, "Oh, Luke picked the Bears to go to the championship game." Imagine thinking that J.J. McCarthy is better than Caleb Williams, and then I would say, "I never said that. I said he had a better situation to win right now because I believe AOC," which was wrong. But always said Caleb Williams is better, just as a reminder.
Yeah.
So, Caleb Williams is him. He's going to win multiple MVPs.
I think he's going to be so good.
You will never find a piece of media, be it written or on video, of me saying otherwise.
Yeah. I also just love when people just call him Caleb because it makes me feel good about myself for a little bit. I'm just
Yeah.
There's not like many like super popular Calebs. So
no, you're the oldest Caleb.
I'm one of the oldest Calebs.
You're the oldest Caleb.
Yeah.
Uncle Caleb.
Uncle Caleb.
Uncle Cal.
But yeah, that's sports. We have, who did you say for the Seahawks Niners game? Did you like the Seahawks?
I took the Niners spread. If you're putting a gun to my head and making me pick a winner, I think, oh man, I guess Seattle.
Yeah.
But I don't say it with conviction.
Yeah.
I think the Niners are disrespected. I think they're a good team.
I think it would be incredible for my vibes if it was Sam Darnold versus Caleb Williams to go to play in the Super Bowl.
I would love that. I think that'd be a fun game too.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold versus Caleb Williams. Josh Allen versus Drake May. Let's ride.
Is Josh Allen or Sam Darnold, or no, Stafford's the oldest in the playoffs, run by far.
Yeah. Josh the oldest in the AFC.
Yeah. That's crazy. The young quarterbacks. Young quarterbacks. But
yep. Do we want to hit a grid before we go, or?
I mean, we've been going for almost an hour. Do we? Yeah, let's do one. Let's speed
run grid.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? I haven't done a grid in a while. They're just lucky we're not making them watch us play an enclosed horse.
Yeah, that would be.
Horse.
If anybody complains about the license plate game yesterday or tier list, they can't wait for.
Yeah. We almost played enclosed horse. And guess what? We still might.
We still might. We still might.
Still might. Okay.
Saints, Browns, Lions, Saints.
Yeah, sorry, we should.
Giants,
right.
Cardinals, Browns, Cardinals, Lions, Cardinals, Giants. 10 sacks, Browns. 10 sacks, Lions. 10 sacks, Giants.
And starting off with Saints and Browns, we have none other than
Jarvis Landry.
That's a good poll. I was going to say Carlos Hyde, but I didn't feel great about it.
Jarvis Landry for sure, and we're just
also Jarvis. Cool name.
Great name.
Jarvis. You know, like what are you like? You're from Iron Man or something?
Yeah. What are Jarvis? You Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. should play him in a movie.
Yeah, he should. But also, he could.
He could.
But also,
thank you for getting that.
Yeah, it took me a second, but I got there. But also, all my homies hate Jarvis Landry. So
okay.
Ended Aaron Williams' career.
Yeah. Saints, Lions, or do we want to go Browns, Cardinals first?
If we wanted to go Browns, Cardinals, we could go with Derek Anderson.
Derek Anderson, yeah. Derek Anderson for sure.
Excuse me. Did he play for the Cardinals?
I think he was a Cardinal.
I'm a little bit scared because I feel like, what if he wasn't a Cardinal? What if Carlos Hyde was a Cardinal?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go. Never a doubt. Literally never an ounce of doubt. Huh? Percentage 9.
Okay.
9%.
I mean, we could go with the easy one
9%.
Here.
10 sacks. Browns?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the easy one is...
There's no way.
There's obviously Big Joe Sampson back in the 40s.
Yeah.
But...
I think we just go Myles Garrett. We get it off the board.
Keep it simple.
We stop talking about the Browns. Yeah.
91%.
Yep.
Lions 10 sack. Ziggy Ansah. Did he ever get 10? He had to, right?
Do we think Ndamukong Suh had it? I know he was an interior guy, but...
Maybe. He had some years there where he was insane.
Yeah. Well, he's probably still a little insane.
Yeah, he might be a little insane. Big finance guy.
I mean, we could go Aiden Hutchinson. I feel like he has had.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I really think it's Ziggy, but Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, he had to have it last year.
Giants. I mean, there's another obvious one.
Michael Strahan's in there too.
OCU Minora.
Yeah,
maybe.
JPP.
for sure. If we're doing money picks, yeah, JPP. If we're doing certainties, straight hand.
Yeah, should we just go Lawrence Taylor though? Like, if we really we know his.
No, if there's anyone that we know, it's straight hand.
Yes, yeah.
Because Myles Garrett just broke the record.
Yeah, Myles Garrett broke it. All right,
okay.
Giants, Cardinals. I'm going in a circle now, like a spiral.
Yeah. Giants, Cardinals is Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner, yeah. People forget that he was
used to talk about in church a lot.
We would. I was telling somebody that story the other day about how he would just. They'd be like, "Can we talk about something other than football?" Kurt Warner's a Christian.
Kurt Warner, he's a Christian.
Yeah. Did he ever play for the Houstons?
Kurt Warner?
Yeah, for the Houstons.
No. Saints,
Shockey?
Giants. That is Shockey. Got a Shockey jersey right over there. I was going to say within reach, but it's not. Jeremy Shockey. Hear me out, Caleb. Cardinals, Lions. That's AP. That's AP.
It is AP.
All day.
Can we make sure we get the right one?
We will.
That also, hold on. Do we have somebody for Lions Saints? Because that's also Adrian Peterson, right?
It is. It is indeed.
Do we have? Which one do we feel more confident to get a second?
Yeah, we should think about this. All
right, delete it.
All we have to do is think of one other one.
Yeah, Lions, Saints.
I almost want to say Donovan Peoples-Jones, but I don't feel good enough about it.
I don't feel good about it for either of them.
I know he played for the Lions, but I don't think he played for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Lions. Oh, I got a Lions Saint. No,
okay.
No question. Got a Lions Saint.
Who is it?
A fellow running back. I'll give you a hint. He is currently the leading rusher in our Madden franchise.
Reggie Bush.
Mm-hmm.
Do you make sure we have the right Adrian Peterson?
We do. 2021.
Okay. Yep.
And then Reginald. He played for the Lions, right? Sure.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Bang.
25%.
Bang.
Jersey on.
It wasn't
and
pretty.
That's how you grid.
It wasn't the best all time, but we got immaculate because we know ball.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask me, Caleb, that was immaculate.
What does it say? It says immaculate at the top. It doesn't say nobody cares if
it doesn't say nobody. We do not care.
We do not care.
Need to get that. I need to add that to this. Need to add that to the soundboard.
Yeah,
we do not care.
We do not care. But yeah.
All right. Well,
just a little summary of the Steelers thing. Like, I will miss Tomlin. Like, he has been my coach. Like, not many people can say that for a majority of their life they had the same coach, especially someone who's almost 30 can say that.
For the vast majority of your life.
Yeah. For
what year will he have not been? What year will he have not been the coach for more of your life than he has?
So, 10 years from now.
This is going to be math here. It's just right 10 on the
30,
money.
36, 2036.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So 11 years from now, because 10 years from now, yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
Wild. All right, well, enjoy some football this weekend. There's not much left.
Yeah.
That's a bad vibe to end it on, but it's going to be fun, though. Fun football. Yeah. So buckle up. Go Bills.
Yeah.